You know, one of the things I've discovered over the years is there really are just four main obstacles that keep anybody from achieving or succeeding at the things that really matter to them. I want to walk you through what these four things are, and then I want us to take a little time and evaluate them for ourselves. Ask yourself, what do each of these obstacles look like in your life? I think you might find that certain things that you know that you should be doing or that should have already been accomplished, or maybe there's things that you've dreamed about that you just haven't done. It's usually going to fall into one of or more of these four things that I think really can take a real root in our lives. And so we have to be aware of these things. I've worked very hard at trying to accomplish as many things as I can. Man, there's so many times I still find myself stuck. There's still so many times I find myself, gosh, why haven't I pushed the ball over the goal line yet? And it's almost always one of these four things. So let me show you what these are. The first one is when the purpose is not that compelling to you. Unless there is a truly compelling reason for you to really put all that effort into something, it's just going to be raw willpower. And a lot of times raw willpower is just not enough for a lot of people. There's got to be a truly compelling reason for you to do that. So one of the best things you can really do is maybe get out a sheet of paper or get your laptop out and actually write a compelling purpose statement for why this thing needs to be done. You might be surprised as you begin to make all the reasons and the arguments for why you should do this. You might actually begin to feel some real motivation that's not just emotion, but it's motivation based on purpose. And that's a much more lasting form of motivation. So number one is purpose is not compelling. Take some time to identify what are the fundamental reasons that you want to do something. Secondly, as your priorities have not been established. It doesn't mean that your priorities, you don't know what they are. It means they've not been established. And priorities, when they are established, that means they have been rooted in, they are established. It's like a business now that opens up. It is an establishment. It is open. It is grounded. All the work has been done, and now it is established. It's the same way with our priorities. They've got to be established, which means you know exactly what your most important things are that you have to get done, and they are a feature of your life. They are, in a sense, the pillars that you navigate with in your life. They're the things that tell you where to spend your time, how much time to spend doing those things. And it really helps you to say no to a lot of things in life, because what's been established are your priorities, which demand your resources and your time. Thirdly, planning is undeveloped. A lot of us just kind of wing things, or we do kind of a quick plan in our head thinking we know what that plan ought to look like. It's like going to the gym not really being sure what you're going to do that day. You kind of just make it up as you go. Versus people who have a very clear plan. They know that today is leg day or today is, chest day, and they have a very clear plan about what they're going to do, and they get in there and they hit the ground running because the plan is clear. I think we have to be better planners. Most people probably are not as good at planning as they should be. So once again, get that sheet of paper out, get that laptop open, make that plan. What would that plan look like to achieve the things that you want to achieve? And finally, the dreaded procrastination. Procrastination is simply that disease, is what I like to call it, because it has us doing things other than the things that need to be done. And there's all kinds of reasons we might procrastinate. It might be a function of a lack of a clear purpose, or maybe I haven't established my priorities, or maybe I haven't done a really good job of planning, and so other things kind of creep in. But procrastination is a habit. And so I've got to begin to learn to create a new habit of how to spend my time and take initiative. Taking initiative is one of the great features and traits of successful people. They take action right away, and they don't just allow other things to creep in till all of a sudden now they kind of push it off till tomorrow or maybe later in the week. So learning to build new habits of taking action, taking initiative, that is key. Those are the four things, I'm pretty sure, are the things that get in all of our way a lot of times. It's purpose, priorities, planning, and procrastination. We've got to really master these things so that nothing unnecessarily gets in the way of us achieving the great things in our lives that we all truly want.